but beneath the concrete, a fragile root endured, quiet, persistent, and very much alive. Izuku approached the ice glyph, the way a young detective approaches a clue he believes he already understands, too confidently, and with insufficient respect for what it might demand in return. The symbol was neat, precise. Where fire had jagged edges and light curved with intention, ice was composed of straight lines and clean intersections, every angle deliberate, every dot measured. It did not look alive. It did not pretend to be. "That's good," Izuku said, nodding to himself. "Order usually is." He was, after all, getting better at this. Fire no longer lashed out at the slightest provocation. He had learned how to guide it, to let his anger exist without letting it consume him. Light came easily now, responding when he focused, when he meant something clearly enough to see it. And the plant, quiet, patient plant, had taught him something stranger still, how to care, even when caring hurt. Ice, he reasoned, would simply be another step. He drew the glyph carefully, tongue caught between his teeth, posture stiff with concentration. "All right," he murmured, sounding older than he was trying to be. "Let's see what you do." He pressed it. Nothing happened. He frowned. No, too much. He tried again, relaxing his shoulders, clearing his thoughts the way he did with light. Still nothing. A hint of irritation crept in, familiar as an old bruise. He fed it a trace of anger, careful not to let it flare. The glyph resisted him completely. Not pushing back, not reacting. Ignoring. Izuku stared at it unsettled. Fire would have burned him for that. Plant would have wilted. Ice simply refused to acknowledge him. He sat back on his heels, thinking. Thinking was something he was good at. "Observation," he said aloud because it helped. "The glyph is flawless. No warmth, no movement. Conclusion, emotion is interference." The moment the thought settled, truly settled, the air around his fingers bit sharply. Frost crept along the concrete, thin and pale. Izuku gasped and pulled his hand back, heart racing. The frost stopped instantly, as if embarrassed to have revealed itself. "Oh," he whispered. He tried again, this time doing something that felt wrong. He pushed everything down. The frustration, the hurt, the small, careful affection he'd been building day by day with the plant. He flattened it all, pressing himself into something still and hollow, like holding his breath underwater. Cold answered him. Ice spread outward in a delicate web, beautiful and merciless. Izuku stared, horrified and fascinated in equal measure. "So that's it," he said quietly. "You want me empty." The ice did not argue. He didn't try again that night. He sat beside the plant instead, watching its leaves sway faintly in the draft. The contrast made his chest ache. Where the plant needed presence, ice demanded absence. Fire had taught him how to hold anger without becoming it. Light had taught him how to focus, how to intend a better view of the world. Plant was teaching him how to heal, slowly, carefully, like a child learning to trust again. Ice, he realized, was teaching something else entirely. Detachment. A skill, perhaps, a necessary one. There would be moments, he could already imagine them, when feeling nothing would be safer than feeling too much. But he was still a kid. A kid who was only just learning that emotions were not enemies to be crushed, but tools to be understood. A kid who had spent too long being told what he lacked, and not long enough being shown what he could become. He looked at his hands, flexing his fingers as if to make sure they were still his. "I don't know when I'll need you," he told the ice glyph honestly. "But I don't think I'm supposed to use you yet." The frost melted without complaint. Izuku exhaled and turned back to the plant, adjusting the tin can so it caught the light just right. The leaves seemed brighter for it. "Being human is complicated," he said, with the weary authority of someone far too young to be saying it. "You need all of it, don't you? The bad, the good, even the parts that hurt. Fire flickered gently. Light held steady. The plant remained quietly alive. And Ice waited, patient, unmoving, for the day Izuku would understand why being cold sometimes mattered at all.